Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I have had a request from Felicity, and Felicity wanted me to show her how to take an orchid that was growing and the spikes or the flowers had died and to put them into a marble cylinder. Well, I just want you to know that as far as I went in my search, I could not find a marble cylinder vase, but I did find contact paper that has got a marble print on it, and I just want you to know that I'm really loving this. It is fantastic, and it's got the right amount of sheen that you would imagine marble having, and it's very, very simple. So Felicity, you have done me a favor because I also had no idea of how easy the project was. So very, very simple to do. So we'll do part one will be to cover the jar. So you get a clean jar and make sure that this is very, very clean before you begin. Very important. The next thing you need to do is to measure your vase. So going from the base here around, and then I just rolled mine across. Now it's somewhere across it. Yeah, that's the way I wanted it. Oh, that's the other thing before I go too far. You have to decide which way you want your marble pattern to go. It can either go this way or it can go that way. It's just a matter of preference. So the first thing to do is to measure your vase. And the great thing about the contact paper is, let me just show you, it's so good. It comes with all the wee grids there so that you don't even need to just be measuring too precisely. As long as you just follow the grid mark and mark it, you'll be fine. Okay, so, and I'm going to put mine this way, and right from the base right to the top, there is my mark. Let me get my glasses. I've done a wee mark across here where I know that it's to go. Cutting that out, you can either use a Stanley knife or just use the scissors. I'm using the scissors because I don't want to go through my base here. Take that right through to the other side. Don't throw that out because we might be able to use that for something else another day. And then it's just a matter of getting into here. This is the fiddly bit. I didn't say it was an easy. It is easy. It's just that we just need to put a little bit of, just getting rid of this here, just a little bit of finesse here. Taking that, pull that bit there off to start with, take that back to there, don't take the whole thing off at this stage, and then the next fiddly thing is getting this so that, oh, and your glasses got, as I said, your glasses got to be really, okay. Now, when you get it down to here, make sure that that is right at the end there, not a little bit up like that, because it's just going to not be very good if you don't do that. So, just applying a little bit of, hold on, getting that down onto there, just like that, and then rolling that back on itself like that, and then just making sure that that is right on the edge. And as you do it, use your hand to just iron out or just get rid of any little creasy bits that might be there, and then just keep rolling that across until you get to there. Now, see what I've done? Because I didn't do that properly and I didn't get it on, and so I'm going to just have to take that bit off. Tell you, and it sticks to itself, and it's like, okay. Just going to have to just muck around here until you get that bit there. There, that's better because I just took a bit of time. And then if there's any little bits there, just get your hands into there and just push all that forward. And then if it wasn't quite cut, just get your scissors in there, neat and tidy. And there you have it. Ta-da, Felicity! Just like that, it was magic. Right, give me a few minutes and I will come back and I will show you how we're going to plant the orchid and the flowers into this. One moment. Stage 2, and this is really, really simple. Into here, I have this stuff that looks like bark. It's actually called orchid mix, and it's what the orchids live in. And if I take this out of here, hold on. It's hard to imagine that something as beautiful as an orchid just lives in bark, but it does. Okay, getting your wood bark or your orchid mix, just fill your container. How easy is this? And the great thing about having the marble is, and the covering, you're not going to see how horrible it is, this stuff into there, because look at that. Is that very attractive? No, I don't think that's very attractive at all. I'm just going to turn this up and just put that into there without making a mess, because I don't want to make a mess. Right, to there, and then take that out of there, and I'll show you what I mean. Look, how could something that beautiful just live in that? But it does. Okay, so that goes into there, and I'm just going to, I'll fill that, put that other stuff down into there just to lift that up a bit, because what I love is those beautiful roots. Okay, so I'm just going to put those sticks down into there. Oh, look at that, and that will just come away in due course. Now, if you don't have anything that's growing, you can buy these, and we'll have these at Prestige Botanicals very soon. That can just go down into there like that, and turn that over like so. Take that down into there, and that little artificial root can go to there. And then it's just a matter of, look at these beautiful orchids, aren't these lovely? These are new part of our collection, and I just love it. It looks like a leopard, isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely gorgeous. That can just go into there like so. Just push that down into there. In fact, I need to go. And then with the old orchids, they come with these little wee clippy things. You can just use that like so to clip onto. Oh, that's beautiful. Now I've got this wee rule. 1 on its own is okay. 2 is lonely, but 3 together is a visual harmony. And that can just go down into there, and I'll just use that little stick that was with that spike. If you didn't have that, you could just use a little bit of bamboo and stick that down into it. And then I'm just going to use 1 more of those, because I think that 3 is going to be, it is going to be a visual harmony. Get rid of the labels when you're buying them. And then what will happen is this will just continue. The spikes from the old plant will come up, and then you can either leave these or remove them. And I'll just put that, where's that wee clip? I'm gonna put that onto there like that. Oh, look at that. And imagine, and I'll do you another one to show you what that looks like with it, but I'll just put, later on I'll do another one to go with it, and it'll just look fabulous. Hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed sharing it with you, and I look forward to seeing you all again another day.